What is up, everybody? Mazida here. We're going to be doing the ladies' night over here in the Proving Grounds. I've got to find a, let's see here. I think it was this one. I don't want to listen to this music over and over and over and over and over for the unforeseen future. Crank the volume back up here. Get you guys listening to a little bit of the game action as we get ready to drop in. We're going to be dropping in about 2 minutes. Junior Claw, I appreciate you coming through as always, brother. Trevor, looking devilishly handsome. But yes, we will be dropping in here momentarily. We're going to be dropping into game number 1. So you haven't missed any of the action just yet. We're going to be playing 5 games tonight. 2 on Storm Point, followed by 3 on World's Edge. And at some point, I probably will go completely mute just so that I can update scores. So you guys are able to watch all of the top female talent within the Apex Legends space. We've got a stacked lobby today, only missing a couple teams. Unfortunately, COVID is running rampant among some of the players, so not very fun to play Apex on COVID. Don't know if you've tried, wouldn't recommend it. Got about 1 minute till our first drop of the evening. Going to be action-packed. We do have a $500 prize pool up for grabs today. Give you guys a little bit of that prize pool breakdown throughout the broadcast. But as an initial info piece, first place will take home $300, second will take home $150, and third will secure $50. So still not a bad way to even pay for this night's pizza. Thank you for the follow, Rack. I appreciate you. I do have a delay on as well, just so that you guys are aware. It's not a terrible one, but I do want to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity. Do have a full stack of teams. Just going to grab a screenshot so I can update scores after. As we get ready to drop into game number 1. We'll kind of be rotating around throughout players today. Seeing kind of, who's putting up the most kills. We do have some, like I said, some pretty heavy hitters. A couple players worth noting. We do have Gigalautum in the lobby. For those of you unfamiliar with Gigalautum, I believe she's still the #1 caustic player. I'm going to just drop the background music a touch here. Let you guys enjoy the pure audio bliss that is Apex Legends on Storm Point. Playing on the Season 13 variant, as you can see, Crafter looking beautiful with that 3x HCOG, one of my favorite sights still to this day. I know a lot of people put some hate on it, but I am not one of those people. Do love myself a good Peacekeeper. I always forget to craft one, so I end up grabbing one late game, once I hopefully let my teammates kill a couple people for me, but we'll just kind of, keep that in the background. We don't have to tell everybody about that. It is indeed a stacked one. Between Pretty Bond Girl, Mighty Macaroni's team, Sabs and Janie, I mean, they've always performed very well in our ladies' night, so love to see them come back. Scarlet Envy and Fife, amazing team as well. So definitely be keeping an eye on them. Kind of rotating through, like I said, it's not one of those lobbies where you can kind of sit on a dedicated team and just watch them the whole game. There's so much going on in this game. There's so much going on in this lobby, and it's going to be a sweat fest for a little while, which really looking forward to. Pull up that map here. We're going to take a look overall. Let's see where everyone drops in game number 1 of the Apex Legends Ladies Night.
We should cruise over there. Let's transfer to that spot.
Looks like Bond and Lytix up there. They're going to be contesting each other. Kind of the alliance go-to here on Stormpoint, so I like to see them utilize that strategy. Once you can utilize that IMC armory a little bit, get yourself kitted out, you should be able to leave there.
That's got my name written all over it.
All situated. Does look like Janie and Sabs up there, top left of the screen. They're going to be brown. They're going to be dropping towards Down Beast or Lobster. Another super popular spot amongst a lot of the pro teams.
Extended light mag here.
Car SMG
Level
here.
2. That would come in handy.
Overall, a very even split across the map. Center of the map, rather dead as of right now, but you do see that new zone come in. Going to be dead center on Cascade Falls.
Gotta hop up here.
Wait till we see a little bit of shooting, but it looks like we're going to jump right on board with the Nice Girls, or Bond Girls team, as they actually made quick work of that. Came in and took down the first team of the evening before we could actually get there. Looks like Janie Ava and Sabs opted to land a little bit outside of Down Beast. Don't want to push into those initial contests just yet. As I mentioned, there is $500 on the line for this evening. Gotta make sure you can earn your way into the money a little bit, and I don't think we've had Sabs and Co. play in a ladies' night yet where they have not earned some money. So we'll hang out with them for the time being. You see Miss Dopey firing up here, but she's actually just going to be shooting at those little spiders, so we can ignore the wildlife fights. You see Spooky over here, PS, getting ready to go into contest. Team Scarlet Envy, another team that's come through and won a couple of these lady nights. Very talented individuals, but you put them all together and things get scary. See that Horizon Q come through. Going to go up top with the Iron Sight R3. Not going to spot anything out just yet. Hop over to PX, see if they've got eyes on through that door. They know Scarlet's team is close by. Unfortunately, Cheese and Cracker's going to go down. Spooky's going to go down. The Loba, the main. Unfortunately, as the solo player, going to take out that Searall, and unfortunately not going to work as Scarlet and Co. come out on top. Lust goes up with 3 KP. Earns themselves a beautiful start to this game. No other contest going on just yet. I would like to see what Sabs is shooting at. Sabs is, she's afraid of spiders, so she's going to take care of those. I don't blame her there. You did see there that next circle pulls heavily north. I'll hop on board with Sabs again just so you can see that. It's going to actually pull more north towards the wall. Keep a little bit of command center in. Going to start to lose a lot of building options. So you're going to want to start to get those rotations in early, especially down here. You know, we've got Gwen down here. We've got Roses, Zodia. You guys are going to want to start rotating a little bit more towards that north once you do realize where that circle's going. Get yourself situated in one of those buildings so you're not coming in super late. Literally is my worst fear, coming in late to the circle. I hate coming in late to the circle. See what kind of gear we're rocking over here. They were able to land Down Beast. Going to play around a little bit in the Crafter. Again, as mentioned in the Crafter, we do have the PK and the Spitfire, which they've been there all split long. Those will be leaving us on January 10th, so make sure you get them out of the Crafter now. That 3X, that purple stock, that purple knock, all crucial as we get into the game a little bit more. Level up those shields. As you can see, Danny just did that. Going to be showing a little bit of a contest here. Coming through Minions and Excel. Noodle and Mighty Macaroni, excuse me. One of the players to watch today. She's going to drop that Searall. Beautiful use. She's going to check that heartbeat sensor. See where everybody is. See if she can't give a little bit of valuable information to the team. Hopefully hold off this. It does look like they were able to stop the heals there. Horizon Alt comes out. Noodle's going to get almost pulled into that. We'll switch over to Macaroni, who went up in the air for that with the Velk. Some of those hit fires down. Macaroni in trouble. Left in a 1v3 as the Velk's going to try and get away. Might actually be able to make something work if she can get inside that building. Unfortunately, cannot make it happen. Gwen, your new lobby kill leader, sitting at 3. Beautifully played from them. You saw the rotations come out. And those rotations all worked in their favor.
That way calls to me.
I will strike at them. Gotta hop up here. Skull piercer.
Alright, again, you can see this northern circle pole getting ready to encapsulate the wall, cascade, command. You see Sabs taking more of a southern approach on this western side of the map. Gonna get themselves set up here. Probably west cascade. Start to move in. Both of these buildings completely unoccupied.
That way.
Jules went right for it. We're gonna actually drop down here, though. We do have a fight taking place. Lust in the southwest corner. They were able to come out on top of their fight previously. Can they do it again? Trying to see who they're up against here. EOS, Stanner, Odd, and Exodia. Another stacked team. We've had them in quite a few of the Ladies' Nights events, so great to see them come back. Switching through, no KPs just yet. That G7's going to go out with a vengeance. Personally been feeling the G7 quite a bit this year. I know that it's been 6 days. We'll see what happens. Beautiful pod dump comes through from Stanner. Everyone's going to play circle a little bit. Play inside the ring. Let that ring work to your advantage. Take just ever so slight ticks off of your opponents.
Right here.
Excuse me while I drink some water. Alright, they're still going to play inside that circle. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything else going on. It does look like we have a gatekeep situation going on over here in the southern part of the current zone. Horizon Q is going to come out. Horizon Alt's going to land on top of the roof. Scarlet, Baby, and Fife in trouble. Fife did take some zone damage, which unfortunately against her advantage there. Fife's going to go down. Baby Ducks is down. Scarlet, the last surviving member of the team, going to go back hit by R301. Beautiful shots come through. Going to Horizon up out. Make sure she can pop a cell.
Bogey here. Bogey here.
Going to get that KP nice and quick. A wise decision. Sometimes it helps to just grab that kill point if you know you're able to. I love the use of the Horizon Alt right there. Comes through, plays Protector. You're not going to push towards the Horizon Alt. You just physically you don't want to make that mistake. Scarlet is taking a little bit of damage. She's going to need to pop that heal quickly. May end up going down to the zone. Got that off in the nick of time. That is what playing Apex Legends all the time is going to get you, is that awareness of when you need to pop those heals. Here comes the final, here comes the Bloodhound and the Horizon, excuse me. Scarlet able to take down one, cannot take down the other. Exodia comes out on top. EOS able to stay alive with 2. Did lose 1, so we'll check back in with them later. Gonna try and get that back up. We do have Giggle Autumn and Dopey. This is Jen, but with passion, as opposed to Jen without passion, who has played in some of the previous events. That is not a shot at you, Jen. Thank you for playing in all the previous events. It's always great to have you back.
We should maneuver to that area.
Nobody really has eyes on just yet. Giggle gonna drop those Watson fences around.
Opponent here.
Beautiful pod dump coming through to land on passion. Does look like nothing, unfortunately, has Jules down. Strawberry's going to fall. Unfortunately, Light is going to be the lone star standing for Team Nothing as Janie and Ava get ready to rotate in. No KP on the board just yet for JSA. We'll keep an eye on them here in a little bit. But Crest coming in. Nice Girl's putting in some work over here in Command Center. God Eyes on. That crafted 3X. The beautiful flatline skin. Wingman shots go out with the 2X from Mulvana. Just going to kind of rotate around a little bit. We are down to 9 teams, so we are into the actual placement points that are going to make a little bit of a difference. 9th currently sitting at a 2 placement point bonus. We've seen those 2 placement points make a difference, whether it's Pro League, whether it's here in the Ladies Nights events, whether it's in our $500 qualifiers that we put on. We have seen those placement points be ever so detrimental. A beautiful Horizon Q to pop up onto the horizon. Jade gonna miss those hipfire shots. At first, the R99, an absolute laser beam from the hip at close. It was unfortunate to lose Jade there. Shiro, those hammer points. Never something going to be able to out-battle up close. As you can see, Shiro takes down another as we lose Fear Jenner. Veneer looking great with 3 KP. Shiro's got 3 to her name. Take another look around here. It looks like JSA is getting ready to move into Command Center, where we do already have a couple different teams stacked up. Here, as you can see here, we've got one team outside. We've got a couple teams inside. Horizon Ult's going to do work as long as it keeps them over there in that corner. That's a tough spot to throw that. A beautiful heads-up position there. Shots come through from Janie. Janie able to make one thing happen, but can't get away from the team that's down low. That's actually going to be Giggle Autumn's team over here, Team Passion. What's up, Haley? Welcome back to the stream. Yes, I am on Twitch again. I know. Big surprise. I miss the viewers. I miss my friends. It's good to be back. They are indeed, Junior. They are indeed. And it's been like this every time, too, so I'm happy to, actually stream this one and make things happen. Unfortunately for Sabs, JSA is going to be down to just the S. Maybe got a touch too aggressive on there. Wasn't exactly aware of what was going on in that tunnel, and now you can see Pretty Bond. I always want to call her Pretty Bond, just because of the way my brain works. Nice Girls are going to be sitting just outside. They could push in third party this, but a wise decision to kind of sit there.
Let's check that quadrant.
At least for the time being, till you know what's going on. It may be a third party going on up there. It may be a fourth party, and why get too involved just yet? We are currently sitting in 7 squads left, so you are guaranteed at least the 3 placement points. See, Dopey gets it down there in the kill feed. As we get ready to pop over here, see what's happening with the minions. Moore having a little bit of trouble trying to get away. Unfortunately, not going to happen there. Dopey puts another 2 to her name, sitting at 4. So, Team Passion sitting comfortably right now. 6 squads left. They've got, what, 5? So they got a total of 5 KP, 6th place, so they're at 8 total points so far. Not a bad way to start this. Again, for those of you joining us, this is the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. This is game number 1 of 5. We're going to be playing 2 games over here on Stormpoint, followed by a game on World's Edge. Again, unfortunately, we just kind of switched over a touch quick. The Nice Girls you see eliminated up there in the kill feed. Mulvana, Pretty Bond. EOS. Do have that 2-4 on the R301. She does have the car in the backpack. Car, one of my favorite SMGs, the ability to switch between heavy and light ammo. So crucial. Especially as we get later in the game, there's less loot on the ground. You're pretty much relying only on the death boxes. We are into the top 5 now. Points are going to start to move. You know what? I need carrying in Apex 2. I'll say it. Like, I'm not too proud to say it. There are games where I'll go in and I'll pop off, you know, I'll put up 4 or 5, like, off rip. And then there's games where I'll, like, struggle to even get 1 or 2. I don't really know how it works, but that's how it works. As you can see here, one of the biggest revives late game, JSA, is back in the game, and they are full alive. Sab's the only one with any real equipment. But Janie and Ava Lee are back in the game. Not out of it just yet. They've already secured the 4 placement points. They've got some kill points to their name. Looks like 3. Just want to check out this rotation. The Guess Who rotation comes through. Rotate all the way to the northern tip of the circle. Going to use some of these cargo boxes as cover. A beautiful rotation. Was hoping to pull up on EOS. Here we go. We do have eyes on EOS now. Going to keep a tabs on them. They are going to be pushing up on JSA. Unfortunately, you see Stanner taking a little bit of damage. Stanner is going to go down. Odd. Lone woman standing for the team. Team Passion. Coming in on the southeastern side of the zone. Miss Dopey still 4 kills to her name. That should be number 5. 1,200 damage comes through. R301 at close range is so damn powerful. Dopey just went on an absolute spree right there. Added up 2 just from dropping down into the building. Unfortunately, JSA is going to be eliminated. Samson Co. will fall in 5th, but Team Passion, they're showing it. 9 kill points to their name. 5 placement points already guaranteed. Giggle Autumn picks up another. There's another KP for the team. You very well might be looking at your Game 1 winners if things go their way. We're going to see what happens here when Round 5 gets ready to pull.
Listen, let's move that way.
Just going to keep an overarching eye on this circle. Team Passion still sitting on that building where they just went. And Miss Dopey put up 2. Giggle grabbed 1. It does look like we're going to go a little bit more to the northwest. Almost to the point where Shiro and Co., they are going to have the ability to stay on their rooftop or in their windows, which is going to be huge for them. Everyone else is going to have to move a little bit. You can see these R301 shots going out from range. We're going to move into zone 5 here in about a minute. You can see that RE45 now over in the hands of Yusaki. You were watching Shiro do some damage with that earlier. Shiro's 3 kills actually came from the, from the care package RE45.
Oh my, an enemy.
Did spot out that rotation. Great eyes from Shiro. See what's going on over here as Team Guess Who has moved into the zone. They found themselves low ground. Under this bridge, one of the sketchier areas in this zone, but you can certainly make it work if you have the rotations. The heads-up ability to know where that team's coming from. Dopey has already made the rotation, has eyes on them, says you're staying down low. I do want to check on Odd. Odd sitting down here, the lone member for her team, EOS. Exodia and Standard did fall a little earlier. And while that Seer did come through, doesn't look like they're going to make the push on that just yet. They may have only seen 1 player pop up in that, so it's not enough information to guarantee that that's the solo player. Push over here to Dopey. Team Passion. Again, your current kill leader, Miss Dopey. Just over 2,000 damage. Playing this like it's a game of pubs, just absolutely continuing to shoot. Team chemistry so far, it's been one to watch. That circle's going to start to close in as everybody starts to set up. Round 5 is officially closed for business. Jen's going to be taking shots from the left and from the right. Odd over here, kind of playing spoiler. The beautiful play from Odd. Putting Passion in one of the most uncomfortable situations. They don't have cover to the left or to the right. able to take down that Horizon ult. They do, unfortunately, get hit by that Thermite. Jen's gonna fall. Giggle's gonna fall. Dopey standing by herself top bridge. We've got 35 seconds. Odd is playing out of her mind right now. Shiro comes through with the care package RE45. We do have 3 squads left. Unfortunate for Shiro, they're unable to make that final connection. But Team Veneer should be set to take this one down unless there's some very interesting plays that come through from those are beautiful shots out of Shiro. Just need to hit that reload. That zone's going to start to close. There goes the 4x zoom. And that's going to be game number 1. Team Veneer, your game 1 champions. I'm going to throw it on mute for a little, let you guys hang out in the lobby with the girls, and we'll be back shortly with game number 2.
Champions.
That's Mazida's Nessie. I do have a couple, so that's totally okay. Alright, I'm going to be doing some scoring updates here, but just to give everybody an idea, and you are going to be able to see this very shortly via the pinned link here in chat. The girls do have scores in Discord, so I want to make sure they get that taken care of first. But Team Veneer finishes first, 21 points. Team Passion, 17. Team EOS, 16. Team Minions finish with 10. They're sitting in fourth. In fifth place is currently Team Guess Who, sitting there with 9. Get that updated a little bit more as we move into game number 2.
Why not land here? It's beautiful.
Pull up the map here, give everybody an insight as to where all these teams are going to be dropping. We do see a totally different path than we did previous. This one going to be moving very notably from the northwest to the south. It's going to change up everyone's drop just a touch. It's kind of what I'm guessing here. As you can see, Shiro starting to move towards that eastern part. Get themselves situated up towards High Point. Does look like Janie's going to be landing in the same area. Scarlet Envy going to be landing in the same area.
Alternator here.
It's going to be great to see what these teams start to do, considering what had taken place during game number 1. Just going to leave this map up for you guys for a little bit. I do want to just make sure that this scoring gets situated, so bear with me just a second while I do that, and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Reckon we should head here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. R301 here.
That's got my name written all over it.
Mastiff shotgun here.
Sometimes I waba. Awana. I didn't know what waba was, so I was a little concerned, but I like the term
Backpack
waba.
here. Level 2.
Again, for those of you just joining us, this is the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. We run these once a month. I cannot even talk today. Now you've got me all screwed up. We run these once a month for the ladies over here in the Apex Legends scene. And as you can see from that game there, all of them completely freaking talented.
Sniper stock here. R301 here.
I am almost done updating these scores, and then we are going to drop back into the action. Getting everybody's kills updated, making sure everybody has everything they earned set to go.
Here.
Optics here. Close range.
Dibs. Open supply bin here. Extended heavy mag here. Level 1.
Extended energy mag here.
The good news is we only have to do this once, and then as we move into the second game, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
R301 here.
This will be the only time I have to update usernames, so the first game takes a little bit,
Here. That way he calls to me.
and then we will be good to go. Here we will move up here a little bit so we can at least watch a little of the fighting. Like I said, just bear with me. I am literally almost done updating scores, I swear. Won't have to do this again. look like. Unfortunately, we are going to lose a team there. Kinda nice. Taking down team Guess Who. Still sitting pretty. Here comes Sabs and Co. See that Horizon ult. Janie's got it queued, ready to go. But you guys keep an eye on this fight, and I should be done by the time this fight's over with. Alright, apologies, but we are back. Scoring is finally updated. My goodness, we had a couple names that were a little bit different than the ones registered, so just wanted to make sure, like I said, all the points are going in the correct spots. Sabs was able to down Scar. Personally, one of the fights I've been looking forward to. Fife is the only remaining member. Warren Pfeiffer, an amazing appointed Apex Legends fragger. Sab's gonna get that down real quick. You're not going for any reses here.
I've gotcha. Hey, how about no more dying today?
Should see Sabs drop down here. May get Envy up. Unfortunate. Scar is going to be able to get out of that. Staying alive as best as possible. Scarlet Envy, the lone member, does get that shield broken. Kind of rotating back and forth here. Sabs able to drop down. Sabs was playing it out of her mind. A beautiful play. A heads-up rotation comes through. Here comes Vermouth. Vermouth? I hate screwing up team names.
Optics here. Shield battery here. Evo shield here. Level 3.
Alright, so for those of you looking for scores, they are officially live on the Boom site now, which is via the link in the pinned message here in chat. Feel free to take a look at those. Yeah, I've been talking with Bryce about some streaming lately. I was actually picking on Bryce all day, so.
I see one.
You have Team Nothing. Lighty is going to be down. The wingman shot's going to be coming out from Jules. Hits for distance, hits for 90 flesh. Only 10 HP away from going down. I believe that was a sear off in distance. Team Nothing, Team LNW. Trying to take this fight from relative long distance. Not working out according to plan. Yossi able to get one. Team Nothing is going to be eliminated as they take out Stormcatcher for themselves. We have Macaroni down here in the south. Team Excel down here doing a little bit of crafting. Crafters are going to be relatively popular, especially in the early game where you're able to actually make use of that time. Start to build up that Evo shield a little bit. You know, spending a little bit of craft materials for 100 extra damage added to your shield is a no-brainer if you've got the time and the resources to do it. Down to 10 squads remaining. Second circle, about a minute and a half out from closing. We have Jen, Dopey, and Giggle, who I would have placed money on last game to win that all. Unfortunately, getting pinched by Odd there late game. But here comes Team Veneer, the winners of game number 1. Gonna follow that Horizon all up. Does have that gold knockdown shield. Gonna want to get your hands on that. Gold Knockdown now no longer offering that self-revive ability in pub chat, or in pub games, or in ranked. A beautiful, beautiful thing. The Apex Legends devs listening to the communities, to the players, getting all that feedback implemented. It looks like we have a 4-team, what I can only call cluster. Team Passion came in late. They were on the rotate to get in. Able to come in, it looks like pick up 1 KP. Sitting at 2 placement points, so not a bad way to secure yourself 3 points as we get ready to go into this later game. We've got 20 seconds left until circle number 3 closes, which as I can hit the right button, as you can see, we pulled far northeast this time. Got 3 different teams, excuse me, in the area. Got Team Lavender, Team Nice Girls, and Team Passion. Passion has lost Giggle. Giggle is down, getting a revive. Not the hardest thing to do, especially with her sitting up top, so they might go for that.
Hey, how about no more dying today?
As long as a Valkyrie doesn't come up and play spoiler. As it just did there.
We can jet over there.
Marie did drop, alley-oop did drop.
Bogey right here.
So it is going to be just Nice Girls moving in quickly. They want this zone, they're going to break that. Giggle Autumn is going to fall. Her card will be up and active for a little while. We'll see if they can't get that.
This way, come.
Banner. Excuse me, I don't like people that call them cards. And here I am doing it. We're going to hop over here with Shiro. Looks like Veneer versus EOS. Odd was actually the one last game playing spoiler, as I just mentioned. Odd was able to put them into a very interesting situation. I'm sure they're looking for a little bit of vengeance. Odd able to get one down. Inceptuous goes down. Tanner is down. Exodia is going to fall, and it is going to be up to Odd. Fortunately, EOS is going to be picked up a little bit earlier. This time, they're not going to secure themselves that top 4 as they did it in game number 1. Another team gets ready to roll in. Looks like we have a third. Yeah, third party is definitely coming in. Misaki, the lone member of Team Veneer. Team Veneer, a reminder, they won game 1, so this will shake up the point standings.
Let's move.
Only a couple teams left.
Your party's not done.
That was a 200 IQ play from Pretty Bond. That noise from the actual revive ship coming in creates such a helpful diversion. Able to get that situated and taken care of. And we are down to 6. Giving everybody a quick look at the kill stats from this game. Currently up, Team Minions sitting at 8. Not really sure where Minions was. Here they are. Jump over on board. Looks like the pretty even kill spread as of right now. 3-2-3. Not a bad way to go into the third circle. Sitting pretty. Gonna double shot themselves up top. Get themselves towards that Stormcatcher area. Get out of the sky just a little early. Odd Dump's going to be coming down behind them, but they should be able to stay comfortable. Giggle Autumn actually was the only player to be lost in the initial fight earlier. Able to get back into the game. No weapons, no heals. Just a literal dream. Bump that audio a little bit. We'll do 90. There we go. 91, great. Gonna be an odd number. That charge rifle gonna be raining down on Giggle. Giggle still not sitting with really anything now. Has no heals, only has a Spitfire. Unfortunately, Gwen's gonna come in and clean that up. Thank you for the lurk, Kaylee. I appreciate you always coming through.
Over there.
Minions are sitting with 9 currently.
Let's check that place out.
Jump on board, Nice Girls. They did actually pick up the banner for Crest Step. So not completely out of it just yet. They can see that care package down over there. Going to drop down some of those wingman shots from far. Swap over to the 2X. Wise call from Pretty Bond. Just keeping an eye on those, seeing what's going on. Danny Peach inside Team Vermoth over here. Trying to stay alive, get a little bit later into this game. There are only 5 squads left. So we are starting to get into where the kill points mean more. 4 kill points for 5th. 5 kill points once you can get to 4th. 7 for 3rd. 9 for 2nd. And 12 for 1st. And there is no match point format, so nothing that the ladies need to worry about there. For those unfamiliar, the match point format in ALGS, once you hit a pre-designated number, all you have to do is win once you've hit that pre-designated score, which I believe is 50. And all you have to do is win, and then you would essentially win the tournament, creating some rather long events. Events could go 4 games, they could go 5, or they could go 11 or 12. We've seen it go, at least I've seen it go up to 11. No one has really rotated into the circle just yet. This is going to be an interesting position for Danny and Jenner. They've kind of locked themselves into the building here, as you can see, because to get out now, they have to rotate down and around, which in order to do so, they would have to get in front of Team Winx. Just going to leave that map up for a second. Just wanted to check on something. Okay.
Let's go over there.
Heard.
Team Lavender getting set up. They're going to rotate as far north as possible, it looks like. No one down there just yet. No pings have come out. They're going to have free reign of the high ground. Literally Anakin's nightmare right now. Marie does have that Krabby sitting in her back pocket. A quick rotation from Winx and Roses. Actually gets them up the hill quickly. The Seer ult sitting in the back pocket, a beautiful thing to have. Ashe does have their portal. Bloodhound's getting ready to be fully kitted on his ult. Her ult, excuse me. They know that Kraber's up there now, sitting top rocks. They're going to be focused on that and focused on keeping their heads down. Last thing you want to do is go down to a Kraber here late in the game.
Bogey over there. Oh, ignore me. Got ourselves a bandit out there. Padlock the bandit. Check 6. Bandit touchdown.
Shots come through. Natty's going to be making a good push, avoiding that Horizon ult. Here comes the pod dump. Unfortunately, not going to happen. Vermouth is eliminated. Lavender is out. We are down to 3. I said there was going to be a change-up in scores this game. I did not know it was going to be this big of a change-up in scores. My goodness.
Enemy in view there.
A few of these shots going down here from the minions. Trying to stay alive. They do have the ult down. Unfortunately, they do lose Crestep. Luvana and Pretty Bond. They are still alive. They do still have this banner. Unable to make something happen in their favor on that transition over there to the south. Still only one team sitting in circle. It is going to be quite an issue to take Winx out of the situation that they're in. They've got pretty much anywhere in this circle that they want. There's actually a little spot right behind Winx here where you can get up onto, which as you can see those players doing, you can actually get up onto these rocks, use these as kind of like a heady glitch, and watch all of those beacons down there. Want to make sure we're on board V Roses as she's getting ready to use this Kraber to her advantage. Taking high ground, even higher ground. There's one. Going to be taking this shot anytime. Hits for 112. A beautiful body shot. Rains down onto Gwen. Gwen able to get those heals quickly. Charge rifle for 72. Moore sitting at 2,200 damage this game, putting in the work for her team. Gwen sitting on 4 kills. Your current lobby kill leader. We do only have 8 players left. Things are going to start to get a little chaotic as this round starts to close. Everyone's going to be vying for those spots. See, that car, unfortunately, not going to be too great from long distance. Not going to be able to hit too much. And it does look like Pretty Bond's going to fall. Movana is also going to be joining that. Nice Girls were eliminated. They've got eyes on. It's time to gatekeep and hit those shots. Here they come. Jasmine taking shots from far with that 3XR301. Winks hurting. Beautiful shots coming through from Winks. That Peacekeeper is going to be no match. One goes down. It's going to be a 1v2 for Winks. Winks is going to hit that PK shot. It's not going to matter as minions come through and clean it up. A beautifully played game from Minions when they had low ground. Beautifully played from Team Minions. We are going to take a quick break, get ready for game number 3 as we move over to World's Edge, and we'll see you soon. And Sergio, thank you for the follow. Why, hello there, Princess in Pink. It's great to see you. How have your streams been? It's been a minute since we've talked. I hope everything's well. I hope you and Ethan had a wonderful holiday. Yeah, you do, Awesome. I'm back, baby. It's been a little while since I've actually streamed, so figure why not kick things off with the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. Because, God, these girls can frag, and it is so damn fun to watch. Thank you for the follow, Danny. Appreciate you. Keep fragging. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying it. Hell yeah. Congrats on the 300. Hey, that's always what's important. The littles having a great Christmas is, I tell you, it's one of the best things. Playing Smash Bros. Nonstop, I love that. Bought the missus a Switch for Christmas, so we've been playing some Switch sports. You know, I'm a tennis pro now. I don't mean to brag. I'm great, Awesome. How about you, man? All right, we are going to be dropping into game number 3. And give me 1 second. I'll actually give you guys a little score readout. Tell you where everybody's placed currently. So we are looking at Team Minions, who actually, after that game, decided, you know what? We're done with this. We're done with this. Let me see. So they were sitting in 4th with 10 points after game 1. So now a monstrous 27-point game comes through. They're sitting in 1st with 37 points. An amazing job from Minions. Dear, we play tennis together. Hello, we're a team here. Jesus. Give her your old cell phone for Christmas so she play. I love it. Pokemon Go for the kids is great. Hey, that's right, Awesome. The grind don't stop, buddy. The grind don't stop. And the games don't stop as we head into game number 3. Gonna keep an eye on the map as we move west to east. One of my favorite drops. It just doesn't do anything. It doesn't give favor to anybody. And I love that so much. Everybody can equally spread the map. We're going to keep an eye on where those drops take place before we actually hop on board with anybody. Princess in Pink, thank you so much for the gifted sub to V-Dub. Apparently, I don't love my wife enough to gift her a sub, so thank you for doing that. We've got a couple final teams dropping. Looks like Spooky and Co. going to be the last ones as they land Overlook. I was playing Overlook today, and I gotta tell you, some things happened in Overlook that I can't get back. And those things were very, very big losses. That's what they were. It was not very fun.
Shotgun bolt here.
I couldn't find any ammo. I couldn't. It was a disaster.
Got an Evo shield here. Level 2.
All right, but we are officially in game number 3. Sabs and Co. up here. So we've got JSA and Passion, both sitting northwest corners of the map. Going to be an interesting push as they decide to make their way into the zone here. No one really fighting just yet. Frag East was claimed. Macaroni's down there right now. No one landed the streamer building.
Scan this area.
Take that back. Alright, good. We get to turn down this music now. You see Giggle down there, or Giggle up there, excuse me. She's currently up in trials, just kind of fighting through the little puppy boys. Being a big bully, taking them down one by one. Gonna drop some of those caustic traps. Again, for those of you who don't know Giggle Autumn, make sure to check her out on Twitter. One of the best caustic players.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
It's actually a blast to hang out in her chat. I've done it numerous times.
Field here. Level 2.
Helmet here. Level 4.
And for the few of you out there that actually play Caustic in a competitive sense, definitely worth the watch. Learn a little bit here and there. Here come shots from minions. They're looking to make a statement early as we move over to World's Edge.
Contact with rival.
Got another bandit.
Minion's going to be chasing down right now. Going to take down Little Canoe. Going to go for this charge rifle. Get the break. Haji, the sole remaining player. A beautiful use of that Seer ult to get out of there. Goodness gracious, you have access to the clapping Nessie. I think that's still my favorite emote in chat right now. So unfortunately, kind of nice, going to be down to just Dodgy. Not sure if she's going to be able to get back and grab those banners. It's going to be one hell of a mission to do so. Got 1 minute left to do that. One rotation that is still possible. You take that jump tower right there as she's going past it. Jump tower will give away your dive trails, but land that back building on Lava Fisher there. It is possible. But it's also possible to just stay in your lane and keep moving forward. Find yourself a nice little building to take up and claim for your own. No fighting currently on the map. Just going to stay on board with Dodgy for the time being. Spooky Witch still sitting up there in that top corner. Shiro and Jade ready to get into a fight right here. Team Veneer, your Game 1 winners. Gonna be moving in on Danny Peach, Jade, Vermouth. Oh, unfortunately gonna lose Jenner there. Jade and Peach are still up, gonna run away, back up from this fight a little bit. Make sure they have time to reset. Doesn't see anything on the sensors just yet, but Shiro and Ko are still hunting. Yusaki did pop that Bloodhound ult.
Hostile over there.
You know, I love the YouTube streams too. And if they would have let me keep my emotes over there, I probably would have just stayed right there, but... Damn it, I need my Nessies. I need my Nessies, I need my badges. Yusaki putting in work with that 3XR301 from range. That last final Seer is hurting. Unfortunately, not going to be able to chase down that final player quick enough. Because it does look like Bellaruni actually got taken out too. Excuse me. I know what I meant. Guess who's sitting over here just outside Big Mods? Beautiful little location for anybody new to the map in World's Edge. Can land there at Big Mods. There's a bunch of materials. There's 3 different floors of actual loot. And there's gold guns inside of there, as long as you pick up some of those crafting materials. A Breeze did spot that player up to the left. Hopefully she called that out. They're going to be sitting near that construction book. Nothing comes through just yet. Going to be running the 1X hollow on the R3. Going to be pushing up, waiting. Hopefully that Arcstar doesn't come through. Going to take some stuns from that Arcstar. And Shiro is going to be pushing in. A Breeze going to come over to the side, going to drop that Seer ult, but it may be too late as the wingman shots come through. They give away a little bit of intel that they're coming up over. Horizon going to be able to just get away. Unfortunately, misses the Seer throw. Be going into hiding right now. Yusaki. They did lose Shiro in this fight. Does look like we have a third party joining us. Senso sitting down. Shiro unable to make it happen. Scar Envy. We did finally see this fight up here in the northwest as well. We do have JSA versus Team Passion. You see Gigalautum fall there in the feed. An unfortunate loss for Team Passion. She's been playing a heavy anchor role this whole event. And been playing it so damn well. JSA just going to pop some heals. Ava Lee looking for anything she can pick up. There comes the Peacekeeper. Slide and dive. Unfortunately, not going to make it happen. A beautiful play from Miss Dopey. Going to get that finish. Does even things out here. We're looking in a 2v2. Just missed that PK shot from Janie. Sabs puts the shots up in the sky. Unfortunately, has to reload the flatline. Just like that, Team Passion is going to fall. A big play out of JSA. Earns themselves a couple KPs. We're inside the top 15, so everybody gets 1 placement point. It does look like down here, Shiro, as we saw, did fall before we switched over, so Team Veneer still running 1 player short. It does look like they're just going to have to pass on, unfortunately, getting Shiro's banner back as that expires right now. Usaki and Sepulus, we've watched both of them play lead fragger as they enter into some of these fights, so definitely want to keep an eye on these two. See how their playstyle is going to change, actually, considering they're down. We're able to get Ava Lee back.
Thank you, Fly Fighter. My hunt is
Dopey was
not
able to
over.
pick up that KP, but Ava is back in the game. Currently sitting at those 3 KP still. Do have some fights getting poised to take up over here, and as you can see, thanks to Mighty Macaroni's team, it does look like that circle is going to pull towards that northeast as we look towards Zone 4. Love this spot out of Banrian. I kind of forget these spots exist, to be totally honest. So this helps me just as much as the ladies earning a little bit of money tonight. On top of those, you hear the shots coming through. Sounds like a longbow from range.
Over there.
Could actually be a Kraber. Let's rotate through, see if it wasn't any of theirs. It is that longbow. Okay, so that longbow is going to be coming out from range. This is a cheeky little angle out of Strawberry. Strawberry? I'm going to say Strawberry. Or else I'm going to continue to say Strawberry like that all night.
Bogey over there.
Does have that 4-8, just taking any possible angle she can. Just looking for something. A shoulder, a foot. Anything she can land on. Spooky Witch is up here. Nothing going on for PXPS. It's kind of making a rotation into the northwestern part of the circle. It does look like
That area.
JSA may have their coordinates. Pushing up towards them now. Janie running that PKR3. And just like that, EOS is going to be sitting right in front of them on that rock. The Bloodhound ult's going to come through. Going to help out drastically. You can hear her pinging that scan. Here comes scan number 1. Backing that up. You see Nice Girls falling in the kill feed. Scarlet Envy does get another kill. We've seen Scarlet's name in the feed quite a bit this evening. Zabs and Co. suffering, sitting inside this little bus. Not really much cover to work with. I do want to see where Scarlet Envy and Co. are. Down here. Sitting inside that cave. Nice and comfortable. Got that Bloodhound scan coming out from the west, it seemed like.
There's a clueless bogey out there.
EOS seemingly gets away completely untouched. JSA, same. Everyone was kind of sitting there in this standoff for a little bit. Now we've got 2 other teams that have joined the party. We do have Spooky Witch up here. Team PXPS, they were the ones making the rotation from the northwest just outside of Epicenter. Able to get inside of the circle thanks to EOS. EOS kind of kept him covered there. It's a beautiful play. LNW sitting comfy over here just outside of Overlook. Does look like we're going to have an interesting scenario from Wink's team. Jasmine, the sole survivor, unfortunately not able to make it happen. Macaroni and Fife. Taking those down 30-30 from range. Interesting choice to be running the 30-30. Personally, I can't use it worth jack, so... Props to Macaroni for being able to make something happen. LNW taking down kills over here. We're going to miss a little bit of the action. Does look like the team still had one player up. LNW only sitting at 2 currently. EOS actually rotated even further into the zone. EOS sitting right over here originally, right before they started attacking on JSA. JSA making their rotation into the southwest corner.
Numpty there. This could get
Jump over here with
interesting.
Excel. See what they're looking at from the second story. Strawberry, unfortunately, was eliminated. Looks like Spooky Witch and Co. sitting over here just kind of wondering where their home is going to be.
Let's go over there.
I love that Spooky's running the limited edition Watson skin. Huge fan of that skin myself.
Over there.
Although I don't tend to use it too much, I tend to switch over to cybersecurity just because I like to be a little less visible. It does not help my kill death at all. So I'm going to jump on board with Lust here as they start to move up. They are going to be pushing into JSA as they try and get their home in circle. JSA starts to rotate out just a little bit. They're going to swing wide. Heads up play from JSA, swing wide, get yourself a couple different angles. As the circle starts to close, you can play Gatekeeper Spoiler to every single team that comes in. The zone damage is going to start to be a little bit more aggressive now as round 3 is closing. We've got 10 seconds till we move into round 4. Shots are just going to keep raining in from JSA. Watson, excuse me, that Wraith portal comes through. It's an absolutely huge fight. Unfortunately, caught in the crossfire as Baby Duck's going to be the only player remaining. Team Lust. Potentially unfortunate end for Lust. Now that is how all of my wingman shots go. All my hipfire shots miss. I don't understand it either because I watch some people play and they hit every single one of those hipfires, but not me. Not poor Fife. JSA sitting down behind these silos. Still don't have a home in the next circle just yet. We'll jump on board with Minions. Your game 2 winners. Put up a 27-point game. Not looking as comfortable with points this time. Only sitting at 4 KP. That doesn't mean things can't pop off. Natty and Gwen. Minions do still have a full 3 stack. They've got their spot just inside of Overlook.
Let's check this quadrant.
This is going to be an interesting strategy right here from JSA. They didn't really have a home, so they were trying to drop as many places as possible. And an actual beautiful play. I can't believe this area was unclaimed. You normally always want to grab high ground. But right there is the prime example of why it might not be claimed. That longbow from range is terrifying. It is devastating. A kitted longbow can ruin a day. I'm going to make that into a shirt.
Here not long ago.
Odd does call out some movement 18 seconds ago. One of the beautiful features of a Bloodhound player. Able to really ping those locations. There was a time when that wasn't possible. You see Spooky Witch fall, which means LNW has taken over their residence, which they should have eyes on where JSA is. They do now as that rocket pod comes out.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Gonna jump on board over here with Excel. They're still sitting comfortable inside this building. I do believe Spooky Witch and Co. were the actual original ones that had landed over here, if memory serves. Macaroni came in and kind of took over this position. Arcstar is going to miss any real damage, just kind of forces a little bit of a scatter. You have eyes on down bottom, and unfortunately Banrion was unable to make eyes on that horizon quick enough.
Let's go here.
EOS sitting inside this building. We do have minions sitting on top of the building, which is why it won't let me click over to them. There we go. Let's do it the old-fashioned way.
Let's check that
You do hear that bow check coming through towards Kamor.
Let's nix that last part.
Bow check coming from over here, so I do want to see. Okay, so they're actually running a series of power weapons right now. We've got 2 rampages, a bow check with 22 arrows left, a very clean looking skin. It kind of matches my R301. 70. Not going to waste the arrows on that player just yet.
Bandit close by, visual clear.
They're going to jump on board with JSA. They're sitting comfy atop this tower. Was able to get Janie back up.
Bogey spotted out there.
Sab's leveling up that flatline skin. The reactive flatline skin.
Any panic, but we got
What a
bandits out
crispy one. We miss you, flatline. We miss you. Some good shots from range. All you want to do is kind of burn through some of those resources. Later in the game, when there's not much loot left, there's only a couple loot boxes, burning through something as simple as a shield cell can make one world of difference.
there. Bogey there.
LNW's putting out some shots. Yossi. Beautiful R301. Gonna be running out of ammo here shortly if we keep dumping ammo. Just over 100 light rounds left as we do see Yusaki fall.
Let's scan this area. Bogey in
Taking
my
down
crosshairs.
Team Veneer, a big play from JSA. JSA is playing a little bit different this game. Playing far more, I'd say passive-aggressive almost. Unfortunately, they did lose Ava early on in the game. Got her back in. Unfortunately, they did lose her again. But they're certainly not down and out. We've seen weirder things take place here in Apex Legends. We are down to the top 4 squads.
Bogey in my
We
crosshairs.
could see a repeat out of Team Minions, the only team currently that could pull another win right now. You see Sab jump down, a heads-up play from Natty to check that death box. We've got 37 seconds.
Closed door here.
They know there's a player in the door. They know there's a player up there. Heads-up awareness from Minions right now, knowing where these final few teams are. LNW still sitting comfortably.
Never mind.
Nothing just yet. Does look like they're getting ready to charge this rampage and go for some gusto. And miss a couple of those initial shots. Gonna throw those lead down rage from the rampage. Everyone's sitting comfortably, testing out what everybody has for resources right now. Janie taking one for the team. For those of you unaware what she just did, she actually jumped over the edge and dropped her shield so that once they get down bottom, either Sabs or Janie can use that as a shield swap. Micro Jones come through, unfortunately, drop that medkit. If you get hit with that Seer passive, it actually disrupts healing, which very crucial for late game ending. A lot of the pros are kind of against the whole, Seer tactic, but Seer's part of the game, so we learned that. Costa going to take some damage down bottom from LNW. Here comes the rotation. Kamor is going to fall. Kamor, Team Minions. Unfortunately, missed that drop. Janie staying up top right now, playing ring around the drill down bottom. Janie is going to fall. Gwen still alive. Natty hits for everything. Looks like a little bit of shield cover going on down there. I do hear a revive coming through somewhere in the background. That looks like it was going to be Minions trying to get the revive. Gwen, the final soul player, LNW. Could be your champions if they play this correctly. LNW down to 2. Going to stay on Gwen for the time being, see if she can clutch it up. Unfortunately, she cannot, and EOS will be your Game 3 champions. Little celebratory Valk ult right there to finish things out. I'm going to go mute. I'm going to set up these scores. Congratulations to EOS on the Game 3 win, and we will be back with you shortly for Game number 4. All right, we are going to be coming back in, dropping into game number 4. Sorry about that, chat. OBS decided, you know what? It would be best right now if I reset. But a very exciting game number 3. Looking at a couple different factors, Minions did come in and win with 18 points. So Minions actually did win that, excuse me. Or they didn't win the actual game, but they won as far as points are concerned. So Minions does finish with 18 after that game. EOS, while they did win, they do come in with 16 just due to the lower KP. But looking at the overall leaderboard, just to give everybody an idea of where things stand. And again, you can type command now, I believe it is, or you can just click the link, which was currently situated atop the leaderboard, which it is not any longer. You know, we try and have nice things. We try and have nice things. Drop that in chat. We'll just pin that bad boy. All right, so the pin message now does hold the leaderboard. Just for anybody curious of where things stand, I'll break that down for you, though. Currently, Team Minions is sitting in first with 55 points. Putting in some work today. Team Veneer sitting with 37. EOS sitting in third with 34. Team Passion sitting in fourth with 24. And LNW sitting comfortably in fifth with 23. Tied with JSA. 23 points for the both of them. Now, granted, they are not in the money, so there will not be a tiebreaker put into place for them. But we do still have 2 more games to get through before we even discuss the possibility of a tiebreaker. So let's take a look at what the map tells us, and we've got another beautiful plane path. Splits the map in half. Gives everybody their fair shake at the loot off the rip.
Land there.
Does look like Daji and Co. are going to opt to go back to Lava Fisher. They did have an issue there last game, so I'll be curious to see if that takes place again. I do hope we're able to get out of that. And it does look like Sabs and Passion, they are going to be splitting Trial Skyhook. Skyhook luckily being such a big area. You're able to almost land kind of north side, south side, but it does look like Dopey's going to be landing farther north. Maybe just going to keep eyes on that. No real contests off rips. It does look like Daji's going to be able to get out of this with a much better loot pool earlier on. Able to have Lava Fisher all to themselves. Minions sitting comfortably over there in Countdown. Do see a nice split over Team Winx over here. May have an issue. Lavender has spotted out the Raw Nation Queens. Big shout out to the Raw Nation Queens, by the way. Tagging Boom TV on Twitter. We always appreciate you. Their first tournament tonight, if I do believe the post. There was mention of their first tournament. That makes me extremely happy. Welcome to the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. No shots just yet, other than Lavender. Just kind of, hey, just, you know, reminding them they're there. A quick reminder on prizing as well, since we do have a $500 prize pool up for grabs today. Break that down in a second here, but unfortunately the Raw Nation Queens unable to get away from Lavender. Lavender's been playing pretty aggressively today. And as you can see there, the Raw Nation Queens unfortunately weren't able to land where they might have wanted. Maybe get the loot that they were looking for. So, unfortunate for them. Congratulations to Lavender coming out on top. So, back to that $500 prize pool. Of the $500 prize pool, it will be broken down into the top 3 being paid out. First place is going to earn themselves $300. Second will earn $150. And third will earn themselves $50. I personally would be happy with even the $50, just so I could put some Apex earnings in my bio on Twitter. I would do it too. I would put 3 cents as my official earnings. Although you have to play competitive and you have to be good to do so, so probably not going to happen anytime soon. Good in pubs. That's about it.
See an opponent
Comp,
here.
useless. Minions actually rotated in. They looted Countdown quickly. Got themselves situated. We're going to stay aboard with Kinda Nice for the time being. Going to miss a couple shots there. Sheik's unfortunately able to make those connect. Dodgy has taken a little bit of damage. Little Canoe does fall. Unfortunately, we are back in the same situation from last game with Dodgy, the lone member. You can hear those footsteps coming up behind. You see Gwen rotating quickly.
Opponent here.
More looking for any bit of action she can grab. Does have the charge rifle. And the wise decision to actually take that. And unfortunately going to be blasted out of the sky. More beautiful shots with the charge rifle. Actually picks it up as a headshot. Gonna kick that door down. Minions sitting comfortably. And we have a different circle. We're going down to the southeast. Now, if this could just, dear Apex Gods, if this could just finish on Dome. Why, you ask? Because Mazida loves Dome finishes. I love watching people just outplay each other on those walls down there. It makes me so happy. We do see an interesting rotation out of JSA here at the top. They actually rotated east very quickly. Get themselves over to Epicenter. EOS not in the equation. EOS was the team that they kind of got into that initial skirmish with to kick things off last game. EOS has already made the rotation. They're already on their way down. And we'll jump on board with Lust. They're getting ready to push into a fight. Here comes the Scar. Excuse me, Scar and Fife. Beautiful shots rain out. A beautiful textbook team wipe from Lavender. They came in from both sides. They caught the team off guard. And as you can see there, it worked out for him in every sense of the word. Wife going to drop that Wraith portal. Give him quick and easy access out of that fight. Team Passion coming out of the Northwest. They know they want to get a little bit further into the game, especially after a dominating performance back in Game 1. I believe it was last game. Yes, last game is where JSA was able to take them down earlier in the game. I believe they took 13th last game.
Rival spotted.
Check on Vibe out here. We do have some charge rifle shots coming through. Charge rifle is definitely making its way back into comp. Considering there's no bullet drop on it whatsoever, it's a no-brainer. No bullet drop, no lead time. It is a beautiful specimen if you've got somebody good on the sticks. Or mouse and keyboard for those of you who don't use controllers. Both sitting comfortably though. They do have this building. No one's contested the building behind them just yet, which is rather surprising. You do see JSA right here. So JSA, looking at this, Spooky Witch is going to be coming up. Spooky Witch has eyes on. Knows that the team is there. Here comes the gate. Right here, Baby Athema. Unfortunately, not going to be able to make that happen. Sabs does get away with that down. Cheese and Crackers. Spooky Witch is going to be running up behind them. Going to just hold off 1 second. They do lose Baby. Got the pod dump ready. There comes the pod dump. Only going to hit for 25. Unfortunate there. Still able to take high ground if she can get over here. Good play from Spooky. Gets herself some high ground. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a very winnable game of hide and seek as the Bloodhound scan comes through. Sab's going to down Spooky. Cheese and Crackers just trying to stay alive, earn those extra placement points for the team. You do see Team Nothing eliminated up there in the kill feed. They're going to fall for 14th as LNW puts a couple kills up on the board. Cheese and Crackers going to run for her life. Cheese and Crackers is about to get pinched, unfortunately, by EOS. Exodia is down there. The whole team has dropped down. It is a 1v3 in a building scenario, the worst possible case. Cheese and Crackers, unfortunately, eliminated. PXPS down and out in 13th in game number 4.
Another bogey.
Team Passion over here. I was curious what Team Passion was doing. Unfortunately, unable to get fully into the zone as Miss Dopey does fall. Just going to do a little punch action, get her back in the zone as we jump on board Danny Beach. LNW. LNW, they are running a caustic, which you do see a lot of as of lately. Danny Peach, unfortunately, going to be one to fall. Beautiful little team fire to keep that from becoming an incident. W just trying to make these rotations. Gets a quick break. Jade is going to fall. You see that heartbeat sensor throw on the roof. Unable to get those heals off. And that should be it. Jade's going to fall, and they've only got one more left.
Shield battery here.
That was Fear Jenner. So Vermouth not completely out just yet. Still plenty of time. As Excel comes in. Excel does have high ground here. This is a beautiful spot to sit up. Wait to see what this next zone's going to do. I'm actually just going to rotate around quick. See if anyone's... Beautiful shots come through from Janie to take out Scarlet Envy. You get that reload quick. Janie's going to fall back inside. Ava Lee taking some shots. Gets that Bloodhound scan out. Ever crucial information. Going to... Almost. Ava Lee just barely missing that one player. Sab's going to dump the rocket pod. No real time to heal just yet. Going to try and pop that med. Hits for 25. Could be on the down player, so don't want to get too aggressive. A beautiful portal would give themselves some cover, but one grenade could play spoiler. As they get back inside once again. Shots rain out from every single direction. JSA comes out on top as Lust is eliminated. JSA right there. A textbook case of what positioning can do. You had 3 shooters in 3 different areas, leaving 0 rooms for cover. A beautifully played team fight from JSA.
Shield battery here. Helmet here. Level 4.
Looks like we're going to be on board with the EOS. Another amazing play as we just watch Exodia drop down and take out Belarus. Team Guess Who is eliminated. We are closing round 2. We've got 9 squads remaining. Team Passion over here in a fight. And jump on board with Team Passion. You do see somebody using the crafting, which is going to be unfortunate because I don't believe that player did have a shield. Okay, they had no shield, so it looked like they had no shield like equipped. Beautiful shots come through on the bolt. Going to land a couple of those. Crucially, does get to break on the horizon inside. And a beautiful pull to kind of give themselves a little bit of cover. With the Horizon ult working through walls. A lot of people forget that. Sound like a shield battery came through. Dopey's going to push in and take out Cresta. Matching, just trying to see where everybody is. We are moving to the closure of round 2. Damage is going to do a little bit more than you'd really like. Giggle Autumn trying to stay alive, get that heal off, gets it off just in time, and unfortunately, not going to make it happen. Giggle Autumn is going to go down, does have that level 4 knockdown shield right in front of him. Beautiful Ash Portal to get yourself out of danger there. Jen with Passion gets Giggle Autumn up. Jump on board here with the Nice Girls Pretty Bond, the only sole remainer. Here comes that Devotion. Devotion with a charge rifle, not much is going to beat that. Dopey goes skyward. Takes out Pretty Bond. And beautiful play from Dopey, a very heads-up Horizon view. You have 3 over in this area, so just going to keep an eye on them. Minions being our current lobby leader. Definitely have to keep an eye on Minions. Again, a reminder, Minions are sitting in first for the full event right now after 3 games with 55 points. Team Veneer, 37 in second. EOS, who is also still alive, sitting in 33rd with 34. Team Passion with 24. In 4th and 5th is a tie between JSA and LNW. Those 3x shots up close from Gwen. A very difficult thing to hit. So bravo from close. And that Horizon, unfortunately, not going to be able to go much of anywhere as Team Veneer, who we just mentioned, is eliminated by the Minions. Minions are looking strong as we get towards the end of game number 4. Hear that call out. Natty's going to be throwing those R3 shots from range. No stock, so you do have to control that recoil a little bit more. It takes a little bit more effort and focus to do so. The charge rifle rains down for 80 from damage and kind of catches that Valkyrie off guard. Didn't really know where it was coming from, so they were hiding. JSA has made a rotation. You see Janie takes down Winks. Wig's able to resort back through the Wraith portal. Gonna put that out. Here comes Jasmine with the revive. Unfortunately unable to make it happen. As the pod comes out, and this is gonna be JSA pushing in to clean this up. Ava Lee does go down. Looks like Miss Dopey's gonna be moving in as well. Team Passion has been a blast to watch tonight. Missed a couple G7 shots, no big deal. We're gonna take down that Horizon Cube. We don't want that to do any more damage than it already has.
Bogey right here.
You can see Passion starts to move their way in. Using that Horizon Q to do so. Horizon ult.
Touchdown near me.
Gonna get that scan, picking up 5. JSA is gonna make the smart rotation. Ava Lee's gonna move around. A beautiful shot onto Giggle on him. A one shot down. Sab's gonna get over here, pop herself a shield bat. EOS down here in the south corner. And just like that, Ava Lee able to finish up and take down Team Passion. Again, those charge rifle shots from distance. Luckily, Sabs walks right in to a red Evo. Beautifully. Ready to go. Completely full. Ready to rock. Sabs sitting on 2. Ava sitting on 2. We are at 5 placement points for the 2 of them currently. Let's see what we can finish up with as far as KPs. Now, they are tied with LNW. So, depending on what LNW has right now for KP, LNW and JSA, this is going to be the tiebreaker game for the both of them right here. And here comes Team Minions. See Kamor putting in all of the damage for the team. 1,300 to her name, 400 for Natty. And here comes Gwen with an additional 6.5, getting ready to push in. Should be able to have a heady right here. Beautiful shots onto the Bloodhound. They almost lose Ava Lee. They do. Gwen makes the switch over the car. And now it's going to be a game of Hunt Sabs as she runs away. Sabs just trying to stay alive. Goes for the Velk ult. Should be able to get out of there with no real issues. Going to make her way down into Dome. Which, you know what? This is exactly what we prayed for at the beginning. Does a great job taking minimal damage. Gets the scan. Knows where the players are. Just misses the Seer Q. And this right here, this is going to be it. This is JSA versus LNW 1v1. Narnia almost slides off of the map completely, which I have done while hiding there in ranked. I don't even want to talk about it. Zabs unfortunately missed that thermite. Unable to make that through the tree. Narnia kind of put herself in a hard position here. Players behind, players every single direction as EOS is able to clean that one up, and now EOS has eyes on Sabs. 3 squads left. EOS does lose Stanner Shy. Odd is going to fall. Exodia is actually going to be the final remaining player. And it's going to be Team Minions once again going into the final circle. Sabs does her best, unable to stay alive. JSA is eliminated. Minions only a little bit away from actually securing this win. EOS, a team of 2.
Bogey here.
Let us move here.
They know what needs to be done. They know where this other team's going to be. Kamor going to have a player walk right in front of her here shortly. Sees that heartbeat come out. You can hear the audio cues.
Looky here, not bad.
Got some beautiful audio right now. Crispy. Beautiful shots from Gwen. The hipfire R3 comes through. Odds going to fall. EOS is a team of 1, and just like that, Minions, you're Game 4 champions. It's a beautifully played game for Minions. We watched it from the very, very start. They were in control. They knew where to rotate. They knew when to shoot, and there was a beautiful team fired. There was just a beautiful team focus all game long. All right, I'm going to crank up the tunes, let you guys enjoy hanging out in the lobby with the ladies, and we will be back in just a few for the final game of the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. right, we are coming back in for game number 5. The Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. We did have a DC, so 1 second. So we are not coming back into game number 5 just yet. Did have a DC'd player, so I do want to make sure that they're able to get into the game. Just end this real quick. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
A baddie landed nearby.
Like I said, we do want to make sure that we get all of our players in. Unfortunately, we did have one fall there. Actually, it looks like we lost 2. All right, we will be starting game number 5 here momentarily. As I said, unfortunately, we did have a player that DC'd, but they are back. They are set up, and they are ready to go. Hopefully, we don't have any DCs this go. Should be good. It looks like we've got 51. We are locked, loaded. And I do just want to give everybody a quick score breakdown before we drop into game number 5. As of right now, the team to beat, whether it's kills, whether it's damage, whether it's just straight up outplaying in rotations, is Minions. Minions are sitting comfortably with 78 in first place. EOS sitting in second, 50 points to their name. Veneer sitting in third with 40 points, and only 2 points behind them is JSA. JSA had a great game last game. As we saw, it came down to a 1v1 versus JSA and LNW. JSA secures that 1v1 win, not by getting the kill, but by just kind of out-surviving a little bit. LNW sitting in 5th with 35. Now, Team Passion, a team that we've talked about a little bit here tonight, Giggle Autumn, excuse me, Jen, Miss Dopey, sitting in 6th with only 34 points. Now, they are 10 points ahead of 7th place. So the top 6 teams have kind of separated themselves a little bit and given themselves really a little bit of a cushion. So we're going to kind of keep an eye on those top 6 teams as we go. But Minions right now, 28 points ahead. And all they have to do is survive to 15th to earn themselves their next point. So while this still could be anybody's game, we've seen the craziest things happen in Apex Legends competitive, but Minions are looking strong.
Spotted a vampot over there. Here, pals. Plot spotted what we science folk call a
Let us
baddie.
cancel that.
There's an Egypt. Numpty, this could get interesting.
Enemy spotted. They are far.
There's an Egypt.
All right, as you can see here, we've got a nice little spread as far as the actual map's concerned. Yet again, kind of splitting things right down the middle as far as the playing path is concerned. We do have a new team joining the party.
Let's reposition there.
Like the Raw Nation Queens have decided to land and join the Skyhook party. Going to be interesting to see how this works out for them. We do have JSA coming in quickly. We'll stay on board the Raw Nation Queens. Let's see if they can survive this JSA push. Queen of the East, unfortunately, taking a little bit of damage. They know the Horizon Q is out. Going for some of the unfortunate plays as Queen of the East will be the last sole player. Gonna drop that little dock drone. We love Mr. K47. Actually gonna pop these shield cells. Janie and Ava gonna take down Wicked and Tourette. Toti. I meant Toti. Unfortunately, it's gonna be all that they wrote for the Raw Nation Queens. It was an interesting and dangerous push from them out of the top Skyhook area. It was relatively contested, and unfortunately, they don't have the overview eye that I have here where I can kind of see where everybody's landing. They don't have access to that. So they weren't really sure what was going on up on Skyhook yet, but maybe they just wanted to try something different. Maybe they needed, you know, they know how many points they needed to kind of earn their way up into that top placement, so they just went for it. And sometimes you do that in the tournament scene, and you have to respect the play and the courage to do so. So bravo to the Raw Nation Queens. Thank you so much for playing and participating tonight. Still no other fights just as of yet. Dodgy and Co. getting ready to face up against the Minions here. Minions are pushing in. Does look like they're going to be coming up on the back of Sheiks very quickly. They've got eyes on. They know this team has yet to really give up its landing spot. And I respect the hell out of Kinda Nice for that. They haven't really won their contest here yet at Lava Fisher, but they continue to go back there. And that's how you continue to learn. You continue to grow as a player. You know those rotations are coming in. You know how quickly it takes to loot. And unfortunately, we do see Vermouth fall earlier than expected. They fall in 16th Vermouth. Thank you so much for playing in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. It was great to have you. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Can't wait to see you next month when we announce a little something different.
What do you say we move here?
Kinda Nice getting away.
Flatline here.
This is the heads-up play we were looking for out of them last game after that push. Kind of held their ground a little in Game 4. Means they're going to push over. They're going to try and take high ground. Very heads-up play. Everyone's going to kind of just land in single file order. Hey, let's push up this hill together. Doesn't see anything. It's 3 games. Oh, no. Unacceptable. Welcome back, though, dude. Appreciate having you. It's been an interesting past couple games. That it has.
Got a bandit in my sights.
It is the pinned message, actually, will give you the scoreboard. Because I'm a total bot and forgot to set my bot. But I'll give you a quick breakdown verbally. Minions, who we're currently on board with, leading the pack, 78 points to their name. Just behind them, Team EOS with 50. Team Veneer sitting in 3rd with 40. JSA sitting in 4th with 38. And LNW rounding out your top 5 with 35 points. A little bit of a separation between the top 5 and the top 2, I would say. The Team Minions, they came to play, they came to win, they want that pizza money.
Let us go there.
Keep an eye on here. We've got one hell of a fight getting ready to take place as the Nice Girls start to move in. Staging cluttered with 1, 2, 3, 4 different teams right now. Lavana's going to do some damage. Pretty Bond's going to start to rotate down. I also blame me for no bot. I wasn't sure I was even going to really stream, and then I decided, you know what? I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to pin the message and see what happens. Totally forgetting I have, you know, a command bot set up, but next time, you know? I'll set up my bots tomorrow or something. We'll figure it out. Nice Girl's in a little bit of a struggle right now. You see the Minions once again just popping off in the top corner. EOS you see popping off. Kinda Nice eliminated. Kinda Nice thank you so much for showing up today. We really appreciate you. EOS still popping off. We do have Team Lust over here who also just went through and finished the fight. They do have eyes on down bottom. G7's not going to hit as much as he would like, unfortunately. Jump on board with minions. They did lose Kamor. Kamor is down. Natty and Gwen pushing in. Gwen's just looking for a shield swap potentially. To be fair, I forgot pinned messages were a thing. So when I came back to Twitch, I was just so ecstatic.
Let's go here.
And it's not like we don't stream events all the time on the Boom channel. I just totally forgot over here. Gwen and Natty still sitting comfortably. Like I said, they do have a 28-point lead right now. And that's excluding the placement points or the kill points that they have currently, which, depending on what Kamor does has, this could be a walk-away game, just a victory lap in the Party Central. Should be able to walk away with a $300 prize pool. First place walking away with 300. Second walking away with a $150. Third walking away with 50. And we do have a $50 clip bounty out as well for the top clip from today's tournament. Let everybody get situated. We have a beautiful Eastern Pole circle. So we do have a different circle
We should head that
for
way.
every game on World's Edge, which makes me really happy. Team Lust is still sitting over here in the zone. Able to get themselves in. Scarlet, Baby Ducks, and Fife able to heal up. Team Lust, as mentioned, they've won a couple of these ladies' nights in the past. We took a little bit of a break over the month of December. Give everybody the holiday that, you know, we all wanted, that we all kind of needed for the mental R&R. And it sounds like, I'm not sure if they heard them. It does look like there was one down below them, but gonna be just dropping shots. Ads are the worst and I don't control them, I'm sorry! Baby Ducks and Fife gonna be going for this down. They do get the down on Malvana, and the Nice Girls are out. Thank you so much for playing, Nice Girls. It was great to have you in this month's Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies Night. Appreciate you guys for showing up, for playing, for fragging out. And I hope to see you again in February, where we're going to have another action-packed event. We're actually going to be putting out a couple different votes here for the ladies going into the next month. I do want to make sure that the times are perfect for everybody so we can get as much talent in here as possible. We did have a couple last-minute drops, but still 17 full squads, so you love to see it. Team Lusk is just going to make their way back in. Are the minions alive? They are. Minions are alive. Kamor, Natty, and Gwen. They are still alive. 9 squads up. They've made their way into the 2 placement point range. So just off of placement points now, they have put up 80 points.
Rival spotted.
Tally on Bandit out there.
Excuse me. All right, we do see Passion getting ready to move over towards Big Mod. They're going to be dropping in on the contest. In Big Mod, one of those areas you can land 2 teams on. Loot and shoot afterwards. All of the ults rain down. That Horizon ult comes down. Almost gets the break up top. I believe it was the Seer. Dopey's going to take a break. She's going to have to back up. No real long-range options for Jen. Giggle sitting comfortably with her caustic barrel. She does have the charge rifle. We've seen Giggle use those barrels in the charge rifle quite a bit tonight, and you do love to see it as you see minions popping off up in the top corner. We're actually going to jump on board with them real quickly. Lust struggling right now. Might have made a bit of an awkward rotation there, and unfortunately for them at the outside. Now's your chance, Junior. Shoot that tweet. Congratulatory tweet. You got it. You got it. And I'll tell you what, they keep up this pace, they're going to get a congratulations tweet from the Boom socials, and you can congratulate her there too. And then she'll definitely know you exist. We'll make it happen for you. Nadi Kamor making their way in. Out comes the long-range Tom Brady. Horizon. Good heads-up play to be able to get to that and not have to throw it down late. Get that heal off. Grab themselves a heal action. So Baby Duck's actually able to pick up both of those banners. Lust is not out of it yet. There are still 9 squads. TSM has taken up the aggressive hillside up here.
We should cruise over there.
Sabs has eyes on. Janie knows what she wants. They could run down into this. They come out the cave on the other side of Geyser. Granted, the other side of Geyser does have Team Lavender. Lavender does kind of own this backside of Geyser right now. Jules and Team Nothing. Also joining them in Geyser. LNW,
Spotted.
part of the Geyser party.
We can cruise over there.
This way, perhaps.
Medkit here.
Gonna drop that Medi for her team. It does look like we've got a Team Lust fully built back in. They're coming back into the party.
301 here.
Baby Ducks is like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this play out. I'm gonna take the tram over, chugga chugga choo choo. I'm back in the zone, and Team Winx, unfortunately, is gonna fall in 8th place. Team Winx, thank you so much for playing. Appreciate you joining the ladies' night tonight. Cannot wait to see you next month. I hope you had as much fun as I did, because I'm having a blast. I will talk about Apex Legends to anybody that will listen. It's probably a disease.
We can scan this area.
Gwen down bottom. It looks like... It almost looked like on the map that Kamor had eyes on. Not just yet.
There's
Minions
a
still going to be
replicator over
sitting comfortably. Got 6 KP to their name. Plus the 3 points from 7th place. It is going to be a potential 90-point game. Or 90-point event, excuse me. For Team Minions. Absolutely dominant tonight.
Coolest bogey out there.
Struggled a little bit early on Storm Point. We get over here on World's Edge, and it has been Team Minions GTFO. Of their way. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that.
Over there looks fun.
Unless, like we had mentioned earlier, they were down to just Baby Ducks. Able to get Lauren Pfeiffer, Scarlet Envy back up on their feet. Nice little jump down there from Scarlet to hit that zip line while she was falling down. Have not seen too much just yet. Everyone's kind of feeling out this final circle. As Team Guess Who, we're looking at the current kill leader, Maruam.
Bogey in sight.
6 to her name, 1,200 damage. Assist after assist for the teammates. I feel that. That's well, in Apex, that's not my job, but I like to shoot at things, do damage.
Bogey there.
Chop ran in from Maruam. Gonna hit a couple of those shots from Long. Does get the shield break on the Wraith. Unfortunately, unable to really finish that out. Gonna rotate back in. You want to keep the high ground, which is exactly what they did. They have a beautiful position right now. Minions with a favorable high ground position. Doesn't look like anybody's coming up from behind him just yet. You can see Natty does get the ping out. She knows there's one up there in the bushes. Roots? You want to call those roots? Yeah, we'll call those roots. Roots with the fur. You know what I'm talking about. Gwen's still sitting up comfortably.
Nobody panic, but we got bandits out there.
Unbeknownst that poor Junior's sitting here rooting for Team Minions.
We should cruise over there.
Pop back over to JSA. Sabs and Ava got into a little bit of a skirmish. Ava's going to have to pop that heal quick. They do see the Watson fence galore downrange. Sab's going to take a higher ground. Says, you know what? Hate that door. Enjoy your visit to Home Depot. That door's gone.
Bandit here.
Ava Lee, you do see the 2 scans up there. So there are 3 scans here. Jules, Straw, and Lighty still sitting inside this Watson fenced building. It does give away your position a little bit, but it also says, you know what? Come here, I dare you.
I take that back.
Things start raining out. We still have 7 squads left. We are getting deeper and deeper into the final game of Ladies' Night. $500 on the line. The Minions posed to take that $300 pot. If they keep playing like this, here we go. We do have Lust getting ready to get into a fight. We do see Baby Ducks go down. We do see Scarlet Envy go down. Fife, the sole remaining player, gonna have to finesse this one, unable to make it happen. Lust, thank you so much for playing. 7th place in game number 5. What you got against Home Depot? Nothing. That's what. Besides their damn plywood prices. That's it. I can hear Samuel, or yeah, is it Samuel Jackson? Price of this is too damn high. I don't know, I can hear it. It's not Samuel Jackson.
Light ammo here. Bogey here.
Alright, we do have Team Nothing sitting above a different team right now as they're going to start to rain shots up towards the roots area. That's what I'm calling it now. Going to drop that Watson gen just in time. The Lighties almost goes down with one shot. Does unfortunately go down to LNW. You see here the minions still sitting up high ground. They will have to move, which is an unfortunate play for them. They know the hill that they want is going to be right up top. The beautiful long-range shots come out of Gwen. Naughty able to make that happen, get that connection onto Janie. Janie's going to get revived here right on the edge. A good quick res from Sabs. They know they can't go inside that building. JSA is going to have to kind of play this very dangerously. Both doors are one kick away. One kick's all she wrote. If you go for the quick double kick, if you've got 2 teammates aimed on the door, you kick it down, you're going to get hit with a wave of gas, but nothing a few hundred grenades can't solve it. You see the players down underneath? That's going to be, I believe, Janie.
Let us explode.
You do see the minions moving in. The minions are moving up top. They throw out the Seer ult. The pod dump comes out. Here's Horizon ult for you. I hope you enjoy it. Did not know the Horizon ult actually sucked in the Seer ult, so that was cool to see. Gwen does fall. Natty going down. And minions are eliminated in 6th place. An unfortunate end to an amazing night for the minions here in Game 5. Should be able to easily bump themselves up over 80, 85 points.
Let us move here.
We do have an 8-kill game for Maruam right now. Team Guess Who is playing out of their minds now that we're in Game 5. You'll love to see it. Ava's going to try and pop that battery quick. She's taking a little bit too much damage. Here comes the gas grenade, which you never want to be on the receiving end of. Shots raining down on the Bloodhound. We're moving in for the final seconds of round 5. Gonna do a little bit of cook. Yeah, Guess Who was on top of their game up there. Guess Who is still sitting comfortably with the high ground. This is actually going to pull a lot of teams out of their cover very quickly based on this zone pull. Including, unfortunately, Guess Who. And Guess Who, looking where they are now, they do have a box over there, but there's not a lot of actual cover, as you can see. When they drop, they're dropping into nothingness. Gonna call in that respawn beacon. Using the respawn beacons late in game, a very well-known strategy. You use them for cover, even if you don't need to revive anybody. And if you're sniped down, what you do is you drop in from that revive late game and you just melee the hell out of everybody with a Bloodhound arrow. Guess Who's still sitting in a dominant position right now. Maruam almost 1,200 damage. Beller sitting at 14, and Abreeze climbing up closer to 1,000.
This way. Boss, enemy here.
Did lose JD, which is so unfortunate. I think they're going to go for this revive right now. This is going to be the time. Janie, unfortunately, looking like she's about to be a sacrificial spawn-in. But you got to do what you got to do, and I have respect for it. Inside the tin, no grenades left for anybody here on JSA. Unable to make it happen just yet, but we're going to jump on board with Lavender, who had a little bit of an issue last game. Beautiful thermite comes through. Oh, flesh. It looks like that's going to be Janie, who is the spawn-in a little bit ago. Just like that, Team Nothing's gonna fall in the kill feed. Team Nothing, thank you so much for joining us. Zabs is going to fall. JSA eliminated. We are down to the top 3. JSA, thank you so much for joining us today for the ladies' night. Marie, unfortunately, going to fall to the zone, unable to make anything happen. We are down to the final 3 squads, and we're going to stay on board with Guess who has been dominant with their position. LNW eliminated, 2nd place. Thank you for playing, LNW. We appreciate you. Ladies' night. Guess who able to get 1? Guess who able to get 2? And guess who able to get 3? Guess who is going to be your Game 3 champions? The Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies' Night.
We have our Apex champions.
An absolutely amazing series. Amazing series from the ladies here in the Apex Legends Proving Grounds. We will have the results posted shortly to the @BoomTV Twitter. To everybody who tuned in, hung out, and watched the Apex Legends ladies just frag the hell out. Thank you so much, and I cannot wait to see you all again next month for February's Apex Legends Proving Grounds Ladies' Night. We'll see you then.